We got to get straight into the action, man. Check this out. We on Nightcap tonight. We gonna talk about if Giannis is a closer or not. Uh, we on that Nightcap, and right now we gonna listen to ISO Joe, Shannon Sharp. They we basically gonna debate about it. Ocho just gonna be in the middle agreeing, and then I'll give my as the review is going on. I'll give my partake on what I think too as well. So let's tap in. You did.
Tracy McGrady believes Giannis can't be the Heat's 1A and insists they need a fourth quarter closer. As great as Giannis is, he's still the guy that can't be my 1A. He's a guy that can get through three quarters. You can carry our team. I can't give him the ball in the fourth quarter. The Heat need a closer. Joe, do you agree?
I think they do need a closer, but it doesn't mean that Giannis isn't 1A. Giannis is a 1, guys. He's a 1. He is. He is a guy, obviously, who can get his own.
Giannis is definitely a 1A, man. You got to realize that man won the championship after Milwaukee did not win after 50 years. He put up 50 points in Game 6 just to win. You dig what I'm saying? So Giannis is definitely a 1A. Now, he's an aggressive 1A. But as of a shot-making 1A, one that has a bag that could get you a mid-range three-point shot, nah, he's not that at all. Giannis has never been that in his career. Giannis is an aggressive rim runner or somebody that's under the bucket because he's a dunker. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can mess with his ability, but Giannis having a bag to be able to create a shot for himself, he's never been able to do that.
But I think he is a willing passer at times, and he can make guys around him better. It's just like we talk about with the Messi thing. Hell, man, listen, when your best player attracts so much attention, 2 and 3 guys, demand double and triple teams, Uncle Ocho, it's other guys got to be open. You've done your job.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? I've done my job. I attract all the damn attention. Boom, I fired the guys who can make shots. I think what T-Mac is saying, closing the game out, let's say under 2 minutes, under a minute. Hell, it's a tie game or we down 1, and this could potentially win the game. Giannis isn't the guy who you drawing that up for.
Because I believe, let me put on my best basketball hat and try to dive into what T-Mac is saying. He ain't got no signature move. I can't throw it to him. And if they foul him, there's a great chance.
What I just say? I just said that Giannis doesn't have no bag. He doesn't have no bag to get him a wide open shot or to create a shot for himself, except for running to the rim and trying to get the foul. But you get beat up down there. Sometimes you get tired of that. You dig what I'm saying? So Giannis does not have a bag to create a shot. If Giannis ever got a bag to create a shot,
You're going to miss the free throw. I need somebody that got to move. And see, when you got guys, when you have, like, you go look at certain guys. Let's just say a king. He got the dream shake.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You need a guy that I can throw him the ball, Joe, and he got Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant's going to get to that left hand, and he's going to pull up. He's going to get to that heavy pull up. You already know.
And that's the thing about Giannis. He even when you watch him and it's a close game down the stretch, Uncle Ocho, he ain't looking aggressive to score the ball. You know what I'm saying? That's the one time down the stretch where you see Giannis, he's looking for a guy like Middleton or Dame, somebody who he can get a ball to and he can kind of get out the way. Yeah, he don't necessarily, always take the game-winning shot, bro. And
at all. Giannis don't. That's what I said. I've never seen Giannis be the closer of a game. Like that's not in his part. That's not what he does. Giannis is definitely an aggressive 1A rim runner. Like that's what he does. He cannot create a shot for himself. You know what I'm saying? In the last seconds of the clock, you have to look for somebody else. And to be considered a 1A, you got to be a closer. But Giannis gets past that deter because he's Giannis. You know what I'm saying? Giannis has did some incredible things in his career. You did, especially when he brought Milwaukee that championship. You did. So he's a 1A, definitely.
I believe that to be because obviously he's not a great mid-range guy. He's not a great three-point shooter. And going to the basket, Uncle Ocho, he don't want to get fouled at the end of them damn games.
Now, Joe, you remember that game 6? He had a historic game, 50-point closeout game.
Yeah.
The most in a closeout game. And what was he, like 14 or 17 from the free throw line, or 15 or 17 from the free throw line? But if you think he's going to shoot that kind of percentage, more times than not, you're sadly mistaken.
Yeah.
You're sadly mistaken. He just had an out-of-body experience shooting the ball from the free throw line that night.
Yeah.
And when and in close ball games, you need somebody that got him.
And that's what I was just talking about. Giannis had a great game 6 back when he won the championship with 50 points, and he didn't miss nothing. He actually built a jump shot not a jump shot, but he actually built a free throw that year because Giannis couldn't shoot free throws either. You know what I'm saying? So the simple fact of that he tried and he did that and he accomplished that, like Shannon Sharp said, it was more like an out-of-body experience. Consistently, Giannis is not hitting that. Giannis is not giving you that. You know what I'm saying? Rim running and dunking, that takes a lot of energy, bro. You know what I'm saying? So he's a 1A, but he's an aggressive 1A. You dig what I'm saying?
They can play. They can post up. They can get to a midi, and if you foul them,
that's the thing.
Knock it down. You feel comfortable, they're gonna knock down 7 or 10 or 8 or 10.
The mid-range shot is always available in the closing moments, Uncle Ocho. And you have to be able to take it and make it, understanding the repercussions, whether you're going to miss or make, and don't even care about the results for real. You know what I mean? Like, and Giannis just isn't that, bro. He's not going to take 1 or 2 dribbles and shoot a sidestep pull-up. He ain't doing that down the stretch. You know what I mean? Either he getting all the way to the basket or he trying to find somebody else to make to make the shot. So I kind of understand what T-Mac is saying, but he is a 1, bro. He going to dominate the damn game all the way probably up until the end. So what T-Mac is saying, you got guys like Bam, or you can bring in guys who are known for making big shots in clutch situations.
Correct.
But I still think Miami got a lot of work to do, man.
I do too.
They got to add some more guys to this puzzle.
And in closing, we're going to close right there. We ain't going to do such a long video because I don't know what my thing got going on today. But in closing, Miami still does have a lot of pieces to put together. Because you have Giannis, Bam, Davion Mitchell, and then Andrew Wiggins, and then I don't know they 5th. But the thing about it is, though, you don't have anybody that is a consistent shooter on your team. Like, consistently to give the ball to and to be able to create a bucket or make a bucket. You don't have nobody. Davion Mitchell is from where I'm from, Hinesville, Georgia. Look it up. You know what I'm saying? He's from Hinesville, Georgia. And Lil Bro in the gym, we have 2 gyms. We have Schumann and Newman. He'll mainly be at Schumann because Schumann is right in the middle of Midway and Hinesville. You dig what I'm saying? So Schumann was where everybody goes to play basketball. Everybody goes to play basketball that's in Hinesville, right? And Davion Mitchell was one of them ones that, he played with the niggas that was good. He played with them superb. That's why he got to where he was at. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like, can he become the shooter or the scorer, or can somebody come in consistently and be the shooter or the scorer? I don't know. But at the end of the day, we're going to have to figure something out because Miami got a lot of stuff that they got to do to be what they want to be. Because in closing, like I said before, Davion Mitchell, Miami, he got a lot of stuff that they got to do. You know what I'm saying? With getting them a consistent shooter and getting them somebody that can really shoot the ball consistently on a consistent skate. Davion Mitchell could become that. Davion Mitchell is from where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like, can he be that consistent shooter that Miami Heat need? Because I ain't gonna lie, we have 2 gyms back where I'm from in Hinesville, Georgia. You can look it up. Davion Mitchell is from Hinesville, Georgia. And you have Schumann, which is in the middle of Midway and Hinesville, which is really where Davion from. Davion from Midway, but he's gonna claim Hinesville. You know what I'm saying? And you got Newman, which is on the military base, where a lot of people go to play too. So Davion could score. Davion could go get a bucket. But at the end of the day, can he get a bucket like the NBA, on the NBA level? Like he could get a bucket on the street level, because it's 2 totally different things. So we need somebody on Miami to become a consistent scorer, man, and they need a straight jump shot shooter. Andrew Wiggins, Bam Adebayo, Giannis, Davion Mitchell, them really ain't the shooters right now in the league. You need a consistent shooter or somebody that could personally make a shot. But what are y'all thoughts on this, man, take today with them, man? What are y'all thoughts on my take? You know what I'm saying? Like, comment, and subscribe to the page. Man, this 4-way, man, and I'm out.